we have Jake Kelly. Remember, we have a couple more readings after this. Tomorrow at 7:30, Saturday at 3:45, same place. Okay, so a Texas native, Jake Kelly is currently an MFA student at CSU Fresno and will be finishing his degree this spring before he heads to Florida to begin his PhD. His thesis, Something to Kill, is a collection of poems interested in how place and memory intercede and carve us into present being. Please welcome Jake Kelly.
A ways down 75 north, West Point, Indiana. That farmer owns that farm. 17 acres split by a wire fence, a barn rotting, pocked with light. The smell of shit and earth, then cows circling the corral. Haze rising from the mass, the barn the farmer works, and horses. Appaloosa, buckskin, a horse speckled with ash, unsaddled, loose. Everything that's left theirs. Pasture overgrown with clover, endless in its emptiness, in the way the horses walk together, stand close like brothers grieving a father. The world around them, background, the fire running through them, unmapped. I'm Jake. This next poem is called The Rule. Today, the clouds say it's going to rain. Bumblebees still kiss flowers and skin. I still flick cigarette ash into a garden spider's web and watch something scuttle out shore as if hope doesn't matter. Today, I expect my nearly dead Labrador, limp-hipped, lumps and tumors and all, to break our rule, clumsily fumbling her way upstairs like a burned man, low-crawling his way out of a fire, away from a house he had loved. Her glossy marble eyes staring as I list reasons why not. The plastic gate from the store wasn't enough. She won't even look at a biscuit that smells like a carcass. I have to carry her down, stand at the foot of the stairs, wave my hands until she walks away, wave back and forth as if I move more than what I hold, as if my hands have faith in splintered legs and open wounds, as if they can feel the tangle of muscle tremble. Something to look at, something to kill. Thank you to SJLA for having me. This next poem is called Reprise, for John Murillo. Song like a mirage you sing, about the yellow subway car, a passed-out junkie in red flannel, rags, a woman sitting across from you as if her thighs were a fire escape all the way to the surface, where a woman waits for you, a lamp on downtown, and there is a rhythm in stack after stack of brick and steel, a rhythm in the touch of the tip of seconds, fleeced with a woman I remember. There is pretending, I'm sure, where a freckle claims her hip. The hottest day on record happened somehow, some phantom rising along her bed and closet. We were supposed to be somewhere that day. Curtains let sunlight sneak in and fail. Thoughts like the sun drifted afloat like strands of hair, finding a corner to settle, to be unknown. Some beauty forgotten like heat or silence, scorched by motorcycles howling down the avenue. Some beauty in forgetting how light baptizes the air, baptizes it in fire. Is the color chestnut, is an afternoon I'll drive under the sun, sweat all over the highway, and taste a song about begging. The sound flooding the radio, the taste warm and sour like blood. These last two poems are set in California, and they're about bugs.
Yeah.
This first one is called, thanks Shane, this first one is called Wasp. One, and then a handful. They hover in, taking the arch at the front of the house. Black and yellow stripes blur into black as they drop through the hot air. One perches sharp, beady eyes on the fat, yellow petal of a lily, and I utter, "Oh God." Duck into the house, give up on the idea of an understanding through the act of understanding, in the way one stands still and stares at a lily to avoid thinking. A sort of trust you have in a father with a temper or a mousetrap. The wasps and I have lived the same summer. They sleep on top of each other to stay warm at night, slip their circuit-thin legs in between each other at night, fold into each other, wait for something coming at them as if a fuse has been lit. And what else? The chemical smell of a lily here and gone and here and gone. There's a back door, so I don't have to run as far as I think a wasp will go, arms flailing in the air like the end is here. The final wave rising, taking the valley. It's supposed to be fall. The season I predicted, orange leaves on an oak. The swelling of a river. The season the sky darkened, rolled over us like a rug, and I said, "I told you so." This last poem is Next to Palm Trees. It's the ass end of some ancient scavenger's talent for dancing around death. A tale, how the lawn has sprinklers, how sprinklers come on at night because this does some good. Even snails here, how they surface as sprinklers slick the concrete, congregate as if without a choice. Across the sidewalk, lumbering along heavily like churchwomen in big hats gathering before the choir. Bodies settling into an untethered peace, breathing and rhythm. Stars, gray water, the courtyard, a kind of paradise. And how neighborly, to tiptoe, to avoid them, as darkness takes the rest. A courtesy here and there, misplaced, the soul, how it wanes at the rustling in the juniper, where the earth falls below us, and the night is when the fed upon wait, blood is spilt, breath cut. The day there, in every particular. Sun blaring down, dead snails marooned on bone-white slab, a few trampled underfoot, mosaics of pulp and shell, garnet clutched within a path, and others left whole, fastened, the light at a certain angle, shining iridescent on their last trace, trails glittering like snot on a child's sleeve, bend and kink and loop in the dim cellar of the eyes. Silhouettes that resemble no profile of lion or kin, nothing but the usual thoughts, the need for water, getting lost, some derivative of panic. And deeper, further back, the paper-thin lips, soft tongue, a voice hardly heard, praying for a hard rain to start over. Thank you.